Hey everybody, Marcus here with nextlevelrecording.com, and thanks for checking out this video. Today we're going to be talking about mixed bus compression, and I'll be showing you my technique on mixed bus compression that I use in every single session. So I learned this particular technique from Rodney Mills, who is an awesome recording and mixing engineer. He's also one of the best mastering engineers out there. He was the guy who was recording Lynyrd Skynyrd and 38 Special, the Allman Brothers, Greg Allman. I mean, you name it, he was there. And I learned this from him. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about every single parameter in compression. I'll leave that for another video. But I just wanted to show you my settings that I use on every single mix. Now, they're all going to be the same on the settings, except for the threshold. The threshold's going to change depending on the song, but the attack ratio and release I use on every single mix. So let's get started. So on the attack, I have the slowest attack possible. I have a 2-to-1 ratio, and I have the fastest release possible. Now, I keep saying this, but I do not change these from mix to mix. The only thing I change is the threshold. And when I'm working with the threshold, I adjust it to maybe get -1 to -1.5 dB gain reduction, but most of the time I'm not even hitting 1, or I'm barely even touching the needle. But before you even get started in mixing through the compressor, I like to get a base of the mix. So I'll do a basic volume mix, get everything where I like it, and I'll go to the loudest part of the song, or the busiest part, and I will set the threshold there so that the rest of the mix I'm mixing through the compressor, but I'm not overloading the compressor. So it's just doing what I want it to do, and you'll hear things better while you're mixing. But let me just give you a shot of the meters here while the song's playing so you can see just how little compression I'm doing, and then I'll give you a before and after. Cool. You can see the needle is barely moving at all, maybe on some of the kick drum or snare hits, but it is barely moving. Now, you might not be able to hear it now, but I'm going to play it and I'll bypass it and re-enable it, and specifically listen to the drums. It'll allow you to hear what the compressor's doing if you just focus on the drums, because they have the biggest lift in my opinion. But if you're listening to this on just earbuds, you're probably not going to hear this. So if you're listening on really good headphones or studio monitors, you'll be able to hear this pretty good. So let me go ahead and bypass this and play and just listen to the subtleness of what this compressor is doing.
If you held me any longer, well, you would have held me back. But it's kind of hard to move along. I can't when love, it ends like that. No, 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 no. And now I wish that I never felt.
Now it's really subtle, so if you didn't hear that, go back and really focus in on the drums or the vocals, and you'll be able to hear it. If you can't hear it yet, that's okay. It takes a while to be able to hear what the compression is doing, what the compressor's doing. But like I said, it's really subtle. But feel free to steal my settings and use these on your sessions to give them that edge and take your mixes to that next level. That's it for this video, but feel free to please check out our website, nextlevelrecording.com, where we're going to have a weekly blog with mix tips and just how to do things. Please continue checking back for these videos and subscribe to us. And until then, I will catch you later.